What's going on, everyone? What is going on? We're back. We are back. We are so back. And I haven't shaved. I haven't shaved all week. I look like a homeless bum. But we're back. We are back. We had a good Christmas. Did everyone have a good Christmas? I hope we all had a good Christmas. It wasn't a white Christmas. And that's unfortunate, actually. I really was hoping for some snow. But instead, you could wear a t-shirt outside. And not only could you wear a t-shirt outside, like, you could comfortably wear a t-shirt out. It was horrible. It was warm, it sucked. And then it got super windy for no reason. So, it wasn't a white Christmas, but it was a good Christmas. I got to spend it with my family. I hope you guys got to spend it with your families as well. Let's look at this chat. What are we doing? Alexander, what's up? Coco Bunny Girl, how you doing? Barius the Gradius. Good to see you guys. I've got a cold now, but the pain in my ear is gone. I've used 2 tissue boxes so far in 2 days. Dude. Okay, but hey, one step, look, it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back. At least it's not 1 step forward, 2 steps back. I feel like you're good. My family, we had a ton of sicknesses going around. My little nephew, he's like 10 months old. He was sick. My grandma, she's 29. My grandma's 29. If she's watching this, she's 29. She was sick. My brother's sick. Dude, everyone's sick. It's that Christmas time, bro. Satan tries to get you. He tries to get you. He's like, what if I make them sick? Maybe they'll stop believing in the Christmas spirit. Wrong. Not happening. Do whatever you want. You can't kill the Christmas spirit, bro. You can't. That's crazy. We had a snowstorm right before Christmas. Lucky. I haven't seen snow in like a month. It's horrible. Genuinely. It's like the 2nd week of November. But yeah. I watched some Christmas NBA games. Dude. I didn't watch anything really. I kept up with it. Like Jokic dropping 52 points. Like a GOAT. Like he's the best player of all time kind of performance. And the NFL. I'm just glad the Lions got knocked out. We hate the Lions, bro. Back to the basement with the Lions fans. They thought, that's what I love about, poverty franchises. I'm a Chicago Bears fan, so I know exactly what it's like, okay? But what I love about poverty franchises is they get one good season, like Detroit. They get one good season, and all of a sudden, all the fans talk like they're Kansas City or they're New England. It's like, just wait. Wait for it. And it just feels even better that their OC left, became our head coach. Now we're in the playoffs, and they're back in the basement. It's like, enjoy your time down there, Detroit. You guys have sucked for far too long to talk that much shit. You deserve it. They all deserve it. Sorry if you're a Detroit fan. The overlap with the Pokemon community in the NFL. I don't know how much of an overlap there is, but regardless, I think that's enough time. It's 4 o'clock. You guys know what time it is. It's everyone's freaking favorite. At least my favorite. I need to update my Twitch title, don't I? Yeah, I do. Frick. Barius, I literally go over to my mix chat and I see that. And I'm like, dang it. Barius got me. Pokemon Emerald Hardcore Nuzlocke with FLYBOY episode 2. And it's Pokemon Emerald. Boom. Twitch title updated. Where are we at? Where we at? Boom. Boom. The layout's back. We'll do a quick team recap. The teams are very liquid. It's a hardcore Nuzlocke. It's usually how it goes. Things are just very... They move. They move around all the time. But right now, see, this is how liquid it is. We haven't even updated the cute little graphic. Because I have a mine-in on this team for some heaven-forsaken reason. I don't know. What's the proper way to say that? Is God forsaken using his name in vain? I've kind of been, I don't know, on or off about that one specifically, but let's see here. Here's our team. Linus, the Minen. Not a huge fan. Not a huge fan of these pathetic Pikachu clones. Not at all. And I know they have their fans. Again, I said I liked to draw them when I was a kid. But no. We got TikTok. Makuhita, the GOAT. He's not a BBW. Still has thick fat. I don't know why. Can I even get guts? Am I, like, losing my mind? Are these allowed to get guts? GG the Gyarados. Goat. Brave. I don't mind the brave nature. I do think we'll miss the speed more than we don't. Pels the Wingull, and Loom the Shroomish, and Muddy the Marshtomp, which I think will be our most valuable player in this next coming gym. Because, as you guys know, Watson is a force, not a force to be reckoned with. We'll put it that way. Jokic had 56, 16, 15, and 2 blocks in 43 minutes. Dude, how do you even say anyone else is the GOAT at that point? Like, Jokic just does that. He's always getting a triple-double. He's always... I need to pop some repels. I did not give myself repels. Yo, I gotta ask you, has anyone ever used Gulpin? Has anyone ever used Gulpin? I'm a huge Gen 3. I'm a huge Gen 3 Glazer. Who's using this? Who looks at this and goes, this is my favorite Pokemon? Has anyone... Yeah, Gulpin, these not... Who has looked at that Pokemon and Swalot and gone, yeah, that's the one. That's the one I want on my team. I promise you, if Nuzlocke didn't exist... Hold on. Why is my audio... I'm replaying. Hey, my alerts aren't working. Hold on. One moment. My alerts aren't working. Let me update this real quick. Dude, you can tell I'm just like a freaking goober. Hold on. Here we go.
Barius sent 1 USD. On the 12th day of Christmas, FLYBOY gave to me 12 Gooners Gooning, 11 Lucamine Feet Picks, 10 Crashouts, 9 Numb Numels, 8 Rizzless Chuds, 7 Sweaty Skull Tanks, 6 7 Schizo Streams, 5 Flare Admins, 4 Freaky Femboys, 3 Poison Types, 2 Fleegons, and a Wilfredina Factory.
Dude, the ball knowledge required for this is actually insane. There are some things in this beautiful piece of music, by the way, thank you, Barrios, for the super chat, that I low-key forgot about. I low-key forgot about them. And, I was just astounded. I was astounded. Sweaty Skull Tanks. Does anyone remember that? Hello? Is that not the most clippable moment of Sun and Moon? I completely forgot about it. The Sweaty Skull Tanks that the shotties were wearing? That was insane. But yeah. Thank you for the super chat. That was beautiful. That's poetry. And that also reminded me I need to update my freaking volume mixer. I'm always messing this up. It's like, hold on. Oops. There we go. Go down there. Go down there. And you can go up there. Alright, we're back. There we go. Dude. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Just Gen 3 slop. See, that's what I'm saying, Simo. Like, Swalot and Gulpin and Grumpig. There's so much Gen 3 slop. And if Nuzlocke didn't exist, no one's using them. No one's using them. But you know what? That's what we love, okay? Pokemon's never been about the min-maxing. It's always been about the... I don't know. I was trying to think of something that rhymed and it didn't work. But yeah. Jokic isn't even athletic at all, and he's still towards the NBA. See, this is what shows... Like, I'm sorry, but it kind of... And you know what? It happened to the NFL as well. Phillip Rivers, you got some 45-year-old out there just washing people. If this is grass... Okay, I was like, if that's hidden power grass, I'm actually crashing out. You got a 45-year-old quarterback wrecking people in the NFL. You've got a fat Serbian wrecking the entire NBA. Sports don't matter anymore. Like, sports are fake. You've got the most unathletic fatties running... But I mean, I know Phillip Rivers hasn't won a game yet, but, like, he's still balling out. So, yeah, it's crazy. Dude, the Kiram Keldeo movie, how was it? I remember it just kind of being there. When I was a kid, I wasn't really paying attention to it, honestly. It was just, like, there. Dude, Suicune Club, what's up? Welcome to the stream. We're chilling, dude. We've got Pokemon Emerald running. We're about to face the most scary gym leader besides Norman. Frankly, I'm thinking of hopefully we can get a Gloom or something, because I don't want Shroomish to die. If Shroomish dies, we just can't beat Norman. That's what I'm thinking. I think Breloom is necessary to beat Norman. Let's ring go. Dragon Trainers were scary before the Fairy type. Was that true? And the physical special split was a good thing. I think it's okay. I think it was an okay thing. I don't think it was done perfectly. I think my opinion isn't that the types being the determinator of, you know, special and physical. It's not that I prefer that. Pokemon in-game was more balanced with it. That's my opinion. Min-maxing wasn't a thing because of it. Mine and maxing. We're mine and maxing, okay? Look at this freaking... Oh, my hand gets cut off. My arm gets sliced off. Mine and maxing, bro. For real. Jokic is 6'11" and 284 pounds. See, with... That's the thing, and this is why the black pillars are right. Jokic was just born big, and he owns the NBA. It's not like he was just born big. 6'11". He shows up occasionally. He generally knows ball, and there's people that are grinding their whole lives in like the ghetto, trying to be the best basketball player ever. Jokic shows up from Eastern Europe and Rex house. It's like, it's over. Pack it up. The looks maxers are correct. Did you go to the face gym? And did you work out your face at the gym? Did you work out your height at the gym? It's so over. It's so over. Let's say you're in the Pokemon world and we're establishing a new league. You have to pay gym leaders of other countries to make up the Elite Foreign Champion. Who's your Elite Foreign Champion? So you're asking me, I'm poaching gym leaders and league members from every other region to assemble the best Elite Four. Now that's good. You know, I think for the first one, I don't want to just sort of get the best and put them all on the line. You got to have like a good mix. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm thinking first and foremost, you're building an Elite Four previous gym leaders, no previous champions. One may... Okay, because I was immediately going... who's the psychic guy in Sinnoh? Lucian? Is that his name? I'm immediately going him, but okay. Just gym leaders? I think... Dude, that's actually tough to think about. Sabrina's coming in. She's hot, A. B, psychic is such a good type to have. I'm putting Sabrina at the 4th slot. I'm putting Sabrina at the 4th slot, bro. For real. She's 4, okay? She's the closest to me. I'm the champion, of course. So I'm keeping her close. But after that, let's see. Do I have to fight? I don't know which trainers are optional and which ones aren't, actually. I shouldn't just be doing trainer battles all willy-nilly. Especially with Marsh Stomp out front. Yeah, for the content, who cares? So Sabrina's getting put there. You just have to... Ooh. I'm thinking here, I don't want Brawly, don't want Watson. Flannery's hot, but I don't want to fire Elite Four member. Norman's pretty cool. Like, having a normal type Elite Four member would actually be really cool. That would actually be awesome. Sabrina at the 4. I want to put Norman at the 1. I want Norman at the 1. Because he's like... He's a normal type trainer. So it's sort of like a base level. And he's still strong. Like, he could still sort of wreck you with his normal type. So I'm putting Norman at 1. I'm making Brendan's family move again. Okay. Oh, this is effing... This is scary. What the hell? Okay. I was like, if we miss that mud shot, bro. Norman at the 2. I'm looking through the rest. Not Erica. Not Brock. Not Mist. Ooh, water type could go hard, though. Man, that's actually a tough one. We gotta get some Johto love in there. There's gotta be a good Johto gym leader, right? There just has to be. Not Whitney. Not Bugsy. Ooh. Ooh, hold on. Morty might go hard, dude. Ghost type? Like sort of an Agatha callback? Morty's fine, dude. You gotta go Claire. Dragon type. You gotta go Claire. You have to go Claire. You get a dragon type. No, move Sabrina to the 3, put Claire at 4, Norman at 1, and we're not putting Faulkner. We're not putting Faulkner. Ooh, Drayden, though. Drayden at 4 over Claire. I'm doing Drayden at 4 over Claire. Drayden, dude. Dude. Nice pull. And you know what? Maybe, okay, you know what? I'm Flyboy. We'll put Faulkner at 2. Okay, Norman, Faulkner, Sabrina, Drayden. That's my Elite 4. I think that goes so hard. How do I get through here without fighting any more trainers? Okay, I guess this is the only one. Okay, there we go. Then we'll heal and we'll level up. We'll catch some Pokemon and we'll be good to go. We'll be good to go, bro. Courtney from Oras is goated. Yeah, dude, she's awesome. She is crazy, but we like, you know what? We like crazy bitches sometimes. Do not make me miss. Please. Let's go. Locked in, bro. Yeah, take the Ascension pill. You got to look smack. If you're not bone smashing in 2026, wrap it up. You're done. You will never be him. We should be fine. It's just a freaking Zigzagoon. Dude, the Flyboy ROM hack, dude. I'm the champion. Make it happen. I've got the most... It's just Flygon. 6 Flygons. Gulpin. Oh. Hit this. Nice. Nice, bro. Yeah, know what that... Dude, Chantal's a baddie, though. You know, she's kind of like... She's probably a freak. You don't know what kind of literature. She's a woman. Not to go on another Foyd rant, okay? Have you guys seen the books women are reading lately? Have you seen them? Okay. Now. No offense. Actually, full offense. Okay? Because men, everyone talks about men in such a rude way. They're gooners. They're gooners. Okay. Okay, let's see what the women are reading. I dare you, any of you, go down the literature aisle at Target. Go down the literature aisle at Target, okay? Open a random book. Open a random book, okay? I've done this. Take a book. It could look inconspicuous, got a little knight on the cover, whatever. Open it up to a random page. Scan the page. You will find some of the most vile shit in your life. All I'm saying.
Varius sent 1 USD. My baby daddy is a warlock.
That is exactly what I'm talking about. It is the most wild shit ever. I'm talking booty cheeks getting clapped by wizards. Booty cheeks getting clapped by soldiers. Booty cheeks getting clapped by monsters. Okay, it is the most insane. Any page. It's talking about their sweat mixing. It's disgusting. So I'm done. All men are gooners. Hey, you ever heard the saying about glass houses? Ladies, let's fix this, okay? And it's not like we're selling porn in Walmart, okay? It's not like there's a porn aisle at Walmart. Oh, let me go down the porn aisle and get freaking teenage girl gets clapped by hung dude. No. But there's a literature aisle. There's the porn for ladies aisle. It is absolutely insane. The women have gone crazy. Okay? And I'm not... You're not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm just pointing it out, okay? We need brutal honesty. Okay? If we want to grow as a society, we need honesty. That's all I'm giving. Yeah, I agree. Oras has some good character redesigns. I'm not going to lie. Faulkner, the second Elite Four member, like, how did I get here? It's like, no, don't worry. We'll give him a Skarmory, okay? Faulkner's getting a Skarmory. He's getting a freaking Scar. Dude, the flying types in Johto, right? We got to look at the flying type Pokemon. Faulkner's got a good list going for him. Because the things, it's wide open for Faulkner. Because look at this. First off, he can get a Pidgeot, which I'm not the biggest fan of Pidgeot, but it's there. Thero's open. Crobat's open to him. Dodrio's open to him. Aerodactyl's open to him. Noctowl's dope. Zatu's open to him. Honchkrow, Murkrow's open to him. Skarmory is open to him. Like, there's a cool group of Johtomons. And I really would want all these trainers to bring Pokemon from their regions with them. Maybe get, like, if this is in Hoenn, they'll get a couple Hoenn Pokemon, or whatever. But that'd be dope. That'd be dope. What at the end, it turns out your sister was champion all along. Tell me to the... Yeah, dude. She's like, no, I'm the master man. I'm the mastermind. My sister, dude, low-key... Hold on. No. I gave her a gift, okay? I tell her some things are older sister core, right? Like, oh, just some things only older sisters know. So when I wrote her little letter for Christmas, I drew an Oni Plays, the Oni Plays guy on there. Because I know nothing about Oni Plays. I never watched him. All I know is maybe he did Smiling Friends or his friend did. But she knew everything about him. She knew all about Kiwi Farms. She knew all about the lol cows. So every time she talks about it, it's like I'm learning new lore. So yeah, my older sister, she's cracked, dude. She's awesome. She's married though, so sorry all you dudes out there. She's already taken. Yeah, those books are worse than porn. Okay? They just are. Now, speaking of porn, damn it. Never mind. Dude, this is the W16 16 minutes and we're talking about booty cheeks getting clapped. Not just booty cheeks getting clapped. Getting clapped by wizards and monsters, bro. Absolutely insane. The women have gone insane. Okay, I was like, if that does a lot, I'm crashing out. Yeah, we gotta make it, dude. We have to. Faulkner gets wrecked by electric, rock, and ice types. Look. Gliscor helps. Skarmory helps. Put those two in. Put those two in. Faulkner's, he is sitting pretty. He is sitting pretty. Give him a Pidgeot. Give him a Pidgeot. Give him a Noctowl, okay? Yeah, it wouldn't be a Flyboy stream without speaking of porn. Exactly, look. My takes... Every time there's a Flyboy stream, where porn must be brought up. Because it is the number one issue plaguing our society. Okay? But you got me damned if you think I'm going to betray my Gooner brothers and sisters. You got me... Sisters? Maybe then. But you got me damned if you think I'm going to betray my Gooner brothers, okay? For real. Dude, Harry Potter and the Hole of Horrors... Dude, that's that good stuff. Innocently walking down the litter trail. What I'm going to read today. This is what we wanted. This is what we wanted, by the way. I'm not letting Shroomish catch a stray in Watson's gym and die. It's just not happening. Linus has Thunder Wave, right? Yeah, absolutely insane. Dude, crazy. I'm gonna kiss you. I'm gonna kiss you, Sweetkin Club. I'm gonna kiss you. Yeah, reading book. My boyfriend is an Absol. That's the type of shit they be reading, though. Like, men were like... They'll make fun of... Like I said, they'll make fun of men. They'll be like, you're all gooners. You see a hot female on screen and you get a boner. It's like... They see the most disgusting creature... Like, Skinwalker. Women will see a Skinwalker. And they'll go... I mean, wood? It's like, no. No, ladies. Glass houses, okay? Glass houses. Okay, sweaty glass houses, bro. I'd take Corviknight over Skarmory just because Corviknight has better stats. Okay. But, like, Faulkner's the Johto guy. Like, he's got to rock Skarmory. I think Corviknight is a dope Pokemon. He's got to rock the Skarmory, though. Skarmory, dude. Ooh, I only have 6 Pokeballs. It'll be fine. It's a freaking Oddish. What am I worried about? Yeah. Yeah, there's a reason women were... there's a reason women were not taught to read throughout all of history, bro. Absolutely insane, dude. I mean, did they know? What did they know? It's like that thumbnail. Did he know? Does he know? Let's see here. We'll name this guy Vile. You guys might say, what if you want to blossom? This guy's not surviving this gym. This guy's not making it past the 3rd gym. Sorry. Well, I think that's it. That's like the only encounter we can get, if I remember correctly, before the 3rd gym. So let's go put together a team. I'm assembling a team, okay? It's the freaking Avengers, except we're taking on Watson. So, first and foremost, we got to take out his Voltorb. So, what's up, Angry Dad Gamer? Good to see you. How was your Christmas? How was your Christmas? Did you have an awesome son? Did you have an awesome son at Christmas? Let me give you a hug. All right. Weed. Dude, we got the weed guy, bro. Vile's coming in. I'm not letting Loom die. I think purely off of... purely based on the fact that he is not 4 times weak to electric. We're putting him in. And I think Ninkata, because he's got a ground type, we could put him in. I think that's a good setup. When does Pucciani evolve? Because Intimidate on the Manectric could go hard. Not really, because it's electric and electric special. Watson Pokemon. I'm looking at his team real quick. We're strategizing, brothers. We're strategizing. Dude, facts. Dude, the Riddler. Dude, Riddler. Can I just say, Instagram Reels saved the reaction image. Is that wild to say? Because they're not even allowed to have image comments. But the GIF comments they have saved the reaction image. Like Twitter, you'd get it quite a bit, but like, it's completely different. So let's see here. Watson's running a Voltorb. Scariest part about it, self-destruct. Shockwave, Spark. I'm not too worried about that. And Rollout. Electrike's got Shockwave, Leer, Howl, and Quick Attack. Not too scary. Magneton's got Supersonic, Shockwave, Thunderwave, and Sonic Boom. Manectric also has basically the same moveset except Quick Attack, Howl. So what I'm most worried about is the Thunder Waves coming out. We don't really have to worry about that for... So actually, I'm more worried about the Supersonic on Marshtomp. But this is a hardcore Nuzlocke. I can't just switch Pokemon out, bro. I think this is the team, though. I think this is the team. Shedinja can't get hit. Shedinja can't get hit. Low key. Dude, how was your Christmas? It was good, dude. I got some tools. Milwaukee tools. The greatest thing ever. Angle Grinder, Sawzall. I get to destroy stuff now. It's great. It's great, dude. My older cousin gave me his copy of Pokemon Pearl, so now I have Pokemon Pearl, Diamond, and Platinum. Beautiful. I don't think Pearl or Diamond will get a lot of playtime when you got Platinum there, but hey. That's good. That's good, dude. And is goated for real. Yes, Christmas was great. My boy was awesome. Heck yeah, bro. Heck yeah. So, what we can do here is... I think Shedinja just can't get hit by any of these guys. Rollout hits, but after that, he's pretty clear. So, we could just pack a Shedinja in the back. Just in case. You know what I mean? And... Where'd my audio go? No, it's good. So, yeah. Yeah, I started Platinum replay. Dude, you're finally playing Platinum. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. Or maybe we just keep Ninkata as a Ninkata. Let's see what we're working with, though. Let's see what we're working with. I'll level these guys up. And the level cap is 24. 24. So we don't got a lot of room to work with here. I don't know how many will get any new moves. Not Muddy. TikTok. TikTok could be useful. Whirlwind, that could be useful if someone's setting up. Probably more useful than... Sand Attack? Probably. I'm sure there's something. I'm sure there's some utility to it. But yeah, but this is not the first time I'm playing through Platinum, though. Dude, Platinum, you could replay it 50 billion times. It will hit just as hard. Dude, this is clutch. We have a Hariyama before Watson. Dude, I don't know what I'm worried about. I think we're good. Guys, I think we're good. We've got Pokemon. We've got high stats. We could piece something together here. I think the only thing I need to be worried about is getting a paralysis on this guy. So we pop a Cherry Berry on here. Does a Vital throw one-hit KO a Magneton, though? I'm big braining right now, bro. Oh, Barrius, hey, no worries, bro. No worries, bro. That's okay. That's okay, dude. We got life. We got lives, bro. It's okay. It's okay. I'll see you later, Barrius. I hope it's not too bad. I hope it's not too bad. I hope the emergency isn't horrible, but yeah. End's theme goes, dude, End's theme. And you know what? No one talks about this. I guess maybe they do, but you could tell Junichi Masuda had a lot more in mind for Pokemon Black and White than what we even got, which we got a lot from Black and White, if I'm going to be honest, in terms of story and characters and all that. But in End's theme, you can hear throughout the song ticking clock noises, like little clock ticking noises. Next time you listen to it, give it a shot. Try to hear it. And what Masuda wanted was for End to have sort of the ability to see into people's pasts and maybe into their futures. I don't know what it was. But, dude, it's like Junichi Masuda was trying to make Pokemon become sort of like Kingdom Hearts. You know, he sort of felt like what Nomura does with his IPs. It felt like Masuda was going to go, like, hard in the paint with characters, with stories, with, like, everything being weird. It's like, that's what we love. I love that. So, yeah, that was a little cool detail from End's theme. And a lot of people are like, but it's just his theme. Masuda also composed End's theme. So, that's why it makes sense. That's why you would get something like that. Norman has a Belly Drum Lanoon. Dude, yeah, Norman's Belly Drum Lanoon is horrifying, dude. Absolutely horrifying. My goal is, though, and this is why I don't have Shroomish on the team right now, the goal is to make it where we don't have to worry about the speed of the Linoon. The goal is to get Breloom all the way to the 5th gym. Use Bulk Up and Mach Punch. And I think there's a way we can bulk up just enough to sort of make it through the game. Or the fight. So I think that's the strat there. I don't know how foolproof it is, but I mean, here we go. We have a Gloom. So that's why I'm keeping Shroomish out of this fight. I really don't want him to die. I want him to make it to, you know, I want him to make it to the other side. I want him to make it to Norman. Because without that, we're kind of cooked. Like, his slacking has Feint Attack. You can't just sit on Shedinja with him. Like, you can't cheese it. There's no way to really cheese it. You could do Dig strats. I know that's an option. But, I don't know. Yes, we do want Acid here, I think. Do we want Acid? Probably. Probably. That probably deals more than Absorb, even accounting for a special attack. We don't need Stun Spore. We've got Thunder Wave. So there's that. Now, the question is, do we keep Nincada? Because Nincada's got a ground typing. That's really good. Ninjask is not helpful. Shedinja's kind of helpful. But I do know Nincada learns Swords Dance at some point. Or no, it doesn't. I'm losing my mind. So yeah, never mind. It learns False Swipe. That's about it. It doesn't learn Mud Slap till 31. I guess we should evolve Nincada into Ninjask. And then just use Shedinja. See, this is why I can't do Nuzlocke, because we don't get Swords Dance to level 25. I can't do Nuzlocke because I think too much. My brain gets like paralysis and analysis paralysis. But I think there's no point in keeping Nini and Nincada. The ground typing sure is good, but Nincada's not going to be able to do enough to like benefit from it, if you know what I mean. Not worth it. In fact, I think Shedinja we're just going to hold on to until the 8th gym. Because that's the only time where, like, I genuinely find it to have utility. So, there's that. Again, I'm talking like this will be our only attempt. It definitely won't be. I'm going to keep Shedinja in here just as sort of our backup plan. Like, we get to Manectric. And we get to Manectric and We have nothing left, somehow. Because this is hardcore Nuzlocke. I'm freaking scared. Double team, way better than Sand Attack. Fury Cutter, probably technically better than Leech Life, I guess. It all kind of sucks. Better than Harden. It's a freaking Ninjask. Screech. I don't know. This all just kind of sucks. This guy kind of sucks. This just all sucks, dude. I feel like Fury Cutter's better than Leech Life. Genuinely. Whatever. It's Ninjask. I don't know how much I'm going to be using Ninjask. Yeah, Watson gets walled by Pocket Sand. Dude, he does. Just some freaking sand, bro. We'll keep Shedinja in here. We're going to move Nini back here. Shedinja doesn't have a name, though. We're going to have to find a name raider. It's back in Slateport, right? Let's see here. I think we might roll with Poochyena then. Although Thunder Wave can still hit electric Pokemon in this game. So Linus might actually have some utility here. I think more than Poochyena. Definitely more. So yeah, I think this is going to be our team. I'm not super high on any of them. I don't think any of these guys are really... except for... Marshtomp, obviously. I think Marshtomp's probably our best bet here. I just don't want to, like, him to climax too early, if you know what I mean. You guys are like, what do you mean? It's like, just wait. Shedinja has no way to, like, hit, though. So he's kind of just our backup. We'll just Fury Cutter the Manectric. So the goal is, I think we're going to lead with the Voltorb. I think we'll lead with... I don't want Muddy taking too much damage early on. Do we lead with Vile? Maybe we lead with Linus. Nah, frick, dude. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm scared. Look at Mega Mewtwo Wise stats. Mega Mewtwo. Or maybe just Mewtwo DB. There we go. That's actually horrendous. I mean, it is Mewtwo, but that's just horrendous, dude. Man. Gen 6 really ruined Pokemon. So I think the goal here... We gotta just get Voltorb out of the way. The problem with Voltorb is that it has self-destruct. It can do a lot of damage. And we really need Muddy to be very healthy going in. So I think the plan is we just use Zigzag. Just use Zigzag. Deal some big damage with Headbutt. Maybe set up a Mud Sport. Actually, that could be clutch. Set up a Mud Sport. Covers the user. I guess that doesn't travel with the team. Never mind. We'll stop being cute with it. We'll just use Headbutt to get as much damage off as possible. And then... Yeah. I don't think Zigzagoon's utility... is ever really needed ever again. So if we do have to sack it, we can just sack it. We get a lot of Pokemon coming up, I think. So, yeah. Let's see here. Important. Cherry Berry. Hariyama needs one. Hariyama needs one. Oran Berry we're going to give to Marshtomp. HP is the biggest factor here. I'm going to rock with a Cherry Berry on... Maybe Zigzag. That'll help out. Because that... And Power Creep is basically someone younger and better took your job. Dude, it's facts, dude. Dude, Power Creep... Actually, no, we won't need that. I don't think Linoon will even see Magneton or... Magneton or Manectric. Cherry Berry. I think that will be better for Vile, just in case. We'll give one to Shedinja. Just cuz. And Linus will pop an Oran Berry on there. Maybe Cherry Berry on Linus too. Okay. So I think this is our team. So let's go update our little graphic, okay? So we've got Zigzag in here. Let me find my Linoon. I think this is the team we're going to roll with. If you guys have any better ideas, definitely let me know. I'm absolutely scared out of my mind. So there's that. Linoon. I got a Hariyama now. Hariyama. Isn't that crazy? We got two... We have a BBW in both playthroughs. It's absolutely crazy. Okay. Where are you? Am I just spelling Hariyama wrong? There we go. Hariyama here. We have a Gloom. Yeah, this team's looking a little... This team's looking freaking chopped, bro. We've got a chopped team. It's okay. It's okay. And a Shedinja, just in case. Again, Shedinja is sort of like our last resort. Papa Roach. Maybe we call him Papa Roach. Yeah, we're calling Shedinja Papa Roach when we get to a move relearner. Or name raider, I guess, is the proper term. Yeah. Relicanth, Water Rock. A daily reminder of everyone's favorite Relicanth. And Caesar. Caesar, I love Caesar. One of my favorite Pokemons. Use an S in there. One of my favorite Pokemon. I know it has the 4-time, like, quad weakness to steel, fire. But I've never really found that much of a deal breaker. He's just, like, so bulky and cool. Hits hard. And he's freaking red. Red's my favorite color. So, freaking locked in. All right. Here we are. We're leading with Zigzag. I could sit here and strategize all day, but we're just going to go in kind of by what's the proper terminology? The fly of my seat? Is that the proper word? Oh, dude. It was screwed up for a second. Just by the fly of my seat. I've got his team pulled up so we can sort of strategize a little bit. But hey, you think too much. It's freaking Pokemon Emerald, okay? So let's see what we got. Let's see what we freaking got. All right, Voltorb. Show me what you got. Show me what you freaking got. Oh, dude. Freaking nervous, bro. Headbutt. We outspeed. Get the flinch. Spark. That's okay. Don't paralyze. Perfect. Headbutt. Okay, good. Here's the problem. Electrike has static. I didn't think of that. Electrike has static. We outspeed. I think we just go for it. Hope to get the flinch. Don't get parried. Perfect. Nice. This is great, actually. This is great because this allows us to use one of his potions. Yeah. We'll Tail Whip here. Perfect. So now this should one-hit KO. He won't use a potion twice on a Pokemon. I think that's how they're... Unless I forget how it's done. But yeah. Relicanth is based on Coelacanth. Is that a real-life animal? The only reason I know Relicanth is because you need one to get the Regis in Gen 3 games. Oh yeah, look at that. That's a cool little fish. Okay, so now we've got Magneton coming out. Now here... We're probably looking at a Thunder Wave. Best thing we could probably do here is Sand Attack. Just to get a safer switch in for Marsh Stomp. Okay. So, a Thunder Wave. Is that a free switch into Marsh Stomp? Will he go for it twice? Let's see. Perfect. Now, Mud Shot. I don't know if a Mud Shot kills here. Sonic Boom. But maybe we should outspeed it next time around. Okay, no, good. It one-shots. We're good, dude. Come on, dude. We're locked in. So now, Manectric's going to be setting up Howls and Quick Attacks, and using Quick Attack. So the plan here, we just got a Mud Shot. Hope it hits. Perfect. Now, see, the speed doesn't really matter because quick attack always goes first. The citrus berry will pop here. Let's hope we have enough HP. Let's hope it does enough damage. Doesn't. Let's mud slap here. That's effing scary. I don't want him... Yeah, there we go. I don't want to drop him in potion range. And maybe he'll miss a quick attack here. I don't think the quick attack will kill even with a crit. Perfect. Got the miss. Mud shot. This should kill. Clean. Clean. Absolutely clean. Is that perfect? Is that the perfect run? Is that perfect? No deaths. No deaths, baby. Dude, I'm trying to act all cool like... Dude, let's freaking go. Let's go. Did you guys see that? I'm locked in. I'm locked in, baby. I'm locked in. Watson, who are you? Who are you? You think you're him? You think you're him? Nuh-uh, pal. I'm him. You're talking to FLYBOY here, okay? You're talking to FLYBOY. Dude. Perfect. Love it. Shockwave. We don't even got anything to throw that on right now. No one's worth it. Let's freaking go. Google the no, not Dunkleosaurus. Dunkleosteus. Dunkleosteus. Yo! That thing looks badass. Let's freaking go. Yeah, Watson needs to retire, dude. Dude, Ramos gave me more of a problem than this Unk, dude. Ramos, like, I was willing to sack Linoon till he sold. Till he sold. It's like, dude, I know. I read him like a book. I read Watson like a book. That Beautifly death shouldn't have happened, but yeah, we're good. Let's freaking go. So, I mean, I guess we're good to move on. We got to get Rock Smash. We're taking all these items. Dude, we didn't even pop a single berry, dude. He didn't... Wow. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Hitting just kind of useless to have walking around. We'll go put Gyarados back on the team. We'll go put our beautiful GG back on the team, bro. Dude, Dude, I've never had a... Like, even when I'm not doing a hardcore Nuzlocke, Watson always gives me a problem. And that felt good. To just go in there, wreck his shit, not have to worry about anything, dude. It was awesome. Absolutely awesome. All right, let's go get Rock Smash. Let's move on. You think we get to Flannery today? I think we could totally get to Flannery today. The Rock Smash, dude. Dude. Yeah, Watson. Yeah. Dude, Barrius. Can you believe that? Clean sweep. I didn't lose a single Pokemon. He didn't even get any of my Pokemon, like, below half HP. It was actually, like, disgusting. It was disgusting. I do need to give a Pokemon Rock Smash. So I'm actually going to find a Pokemon I don't really like that much. Or I don't think will have a lot of utility. And we're going to give him Rock Smash. Let's see here. Let's see here. Lack of utility. I'm thinking Plout. Can Plout even learn Rock Smash? Gen 3 Rock Smashers. The move decks. Oh. What? Why is that? Why is that not, Okay, the moveset searcher. Isn't that what I want? Rock Smash. Find Pokemon. Dude, what the heck? There's nothing for, like, Gen 3 stuff anymore. Whatever. We can look. Can Whismur learn Rock Smash? I don't think I'll ever be using Exploud, if I'm going to be honest. Just does not seem like that useful. No, it doesn't. Linus better. Linus, you better know how to... You better learn Rock Smash, because you're useless regardless. Like, I don't care. Where are we at? There it is. See, I say I like HMs, so I'm doing a Nuzlocke. Dude. Zigzag. It might have to be Zigzag. Sorry, pal. Zigzagoon becoming an HM slave. Color me shocked, bro. Color me shocked. Oh! Sorry, Zigzagoon. We're teaching you HMs. You're probably used to it by now, but... yeah. Dunkleosteus don't have teeth. Instead, they have massive, thick plates of armored bone. Yeah, I saw that. They're like whole head. The skull, the teeth are built into the head. I mean, I know we're kind of like that, but obviously we have distinct teeth. You know what I mean? That's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool fish, not gonna lie. We don't really have to... Vernondorf Town, we do need to get strength from there. So we gotta make our way down here without running into anyone. And let's grab these berries since we're here. I don't know if these berries do anything. What do Weepier berries even do? Is this like... who let these guys in the game? Are they EV lowering berries? Is that a thing? Alright. Let's see here. We got that breeder right there. He's not too much... yeah. I'm not too worried about wild Pokemon encounters. We can run. We can run from those. Okay. You can't run... Here's the thing. Just logically, think about Nuzlocke this way. In a Nuzlocke, you cannot run from trainer battles. You have to fight in the trainer battle. So that means is, if you are like walled by something, you're effed. You're stuck. So you just try to avoid as many of these as possible, especially optional ones like that. Yeah, dude. Can I just say, Flannery needed a... I don't know if she needed a redesign, but I like the redesign. See, Flannery is one of the few... there's quite a few in the Gen 3, Gen 6 remakes where, like, I think both designs are great in their own right. Like, I like the sort of 2000s sort of Britney Spears look she has in these games, but she just got a nice anime design in the other games as well, so... I think she's good. I don't know if she needed one as much as, like... who really needed one? I don't know. I think a lot didn't need them, but it was nice. It was nice to see, like, what a modern take on Gen 3 would be. I think maybe some of the Gen 1 and 2 trainers definitely needed them. Just to get them sort of up to speed, but, yeah. Can I rant about AirPods for a second? Maybe it's because... I don't know. Maybe because I can't take care of them. AirPods piss me off, dude. Like, look what I've done. I have gone back to wired headphones. And genuinely not out of choice. AirPods are expensive, but they're shit. They suck. One ear of mine stopped working. I got a replacement for it. This is on me, but I lost one, so I've been rocking a right AirPod for like a month straight. Okay? And I'm working on my car, right? Doing some oil change or something. I get up from under the car. AirPod falls out on the ground. I watch it like in slow motion fall out of my ear onto the ground. And it's split in half. Like, it's split in half. You know the little, like... you know how there's... like that little seam right here, like between this half and this half, it just split in half. I had no freaking headphones for a week, and I ordered these because they're like 20 bucks off the Apple Store. I'm like, I'm taking it. I'm not going to spend $170 on some AirPod 4s, okay? I'm not doing that. Like, I spent 70 bucks for a nice pair of Sony over-the-ears. Like, those are good sound quality. I'm paying triple that for subpar headphones. I sold mine. They were giving me headaches. Dude, that's the thing, too, is, like, I'm not a huge, like, EMF guy, okay? I watched some Sam Hyde. I know some people know about, like, you don't want all these microwaves bouncing around in your head. I'm not one of those guys, okay? But, you know, is the wire really that bad? It's 20 bucks. If I break it, yeah, if this falls out of my ear and splits in half, 20 bucks, right? AirPods, I'm spending 140 bucks replacing them. It's ridiculous. So I'm not a huge EMF guy, but I could totally see how that could affect things as well. You know what I mean? I mean, their headphones, you're probably going to have that anyways, but the Bluetooth probably amplifies that. I'm not an engineer. I don't know any of this stuff, so. But yeah, like, and that's the thing too, is like, I can't even sell mine. They're all broken and busted, dude. It sucks. All right. So we got strength. That's actually a decent move. Isn't that better than headbutt? Giving Zigzagoon another... So headbutt has the flinch chance. Not super reliable, but it did help. We got a flinch against the Electrike. Now, Gyarados. Now, that's good on Gyarados, actually. Because Tackle's all we got on him now. And I know people are like, you can teach him Return. I'm not using Return on Gyarados unless we're in the Pokemon League. And at that point, I can use the move deleter. So, all right. I think we've got all we need. So, now we can just go north. We can go north. Avoid this guy. All right. So, yeah, do I don't need the move. I don't need the name raider yet for Shedinja. We'll do that later. Avoid this trainer. We do have Maxie up as well, actually. So it's not going to be Flannery. It's going to be Maxie up next. So let me see what he's looking at. Maxie. Because if he has some high-level Pokemon... I know Camerup's pretty much a wash because Swampert or Marshtomp takes him out pretty easily. Mightyena has Intimidate. He's a little scary. Yeah. We'll see. Okay. Okay. Didn't get Geodude here. See, I'm trying to save this route because this is technically Route 111, right? Is that correct? Yes, this is Route 111. So the goal is to not get an encounter on Route 111 so we can save it for Trapinch. You know what I mean? Save it for Trapinch. Route 111, Route 112. So, okay, so there we go. Now I have a Route 112 encounter. I don't have a lot of Pokeballs, though. And if it's Numel, I can't really... Oh, we're chilling. We'll just use Vile to status it. Okay, we're good. So here's our encounter for Route 112. All right. Numel! Hey! Numel! Dude, one of the goats. One of the goats. Can I just say, Camerup's one of the goats. I love it. I don't have... Okay, put you to sleep. And I missed. Don't use Ember. Okay. There we go. And we'll absorb. There we go. We'll throw a ball here. If not, then we'll do it again. A Premier Ball for Numel. So we got a Fire type. I don't know the utility of a Fire type in Hoenn. I don't know how high it is. Stab Earthquake's cool. But, I don't know. I don't know. Brawly looks better in Oras. I agree. He's a little milquetoast, like sort of basic in these games. We're gonna name this guy Numel. All right. So that's our encounter there. Yeah. Actually, having Gyarados out. No. We're fine here. We got some hikers up there. Just in case we run into one, I'll have TikTok out front. But we're about to go in the grass. So, dude, I just switched my team like 3 times. I switched my team like 3 times here. Does she look up? And we're... Okay. We're not doing that. I muted it when it speeds up now because no one wants to hear that. We have another encounter here too. Now this is kind of pushing it because I don't have a lot of Pokeballs. But Thunder Wave, yeah, we won't be able to run into a ground type here. Like Numel's a ground type. Okay, boom. All right, Fiery Path. So 2 encounters, guys. Let's see what we get. Are we getting our poison type finally? Gloom's kind of that Poison type, but let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Hey. It's not happening. I was like, that means we have a better shot at Skarmory. We're not getting epic Skarmory, bro. We're getting a spin done Route 113. Dude, holy mid encounters, bro. Holy mid encounters. Does that count as a death? Does that count as a death? A mist. This is our first missed encounter, and I'm not sad at all, actually. Does that count as a death? I don't know. Yeah, bro. And Brawly's got, like, the gym. Like, he's got an actual gym, like a gym, like, where you can train at. It's pretty cool. Do I count that as a death? Nah. Who cares? It's a freaking Slugma. Oh, it was never mine, okay? Can't kill what was never yours. We'll put Linen back out front. It's good to have that stab headbutt. And that speed. Ross berries, those will be handy against Flannery. Are these citrus berries or P.E.K.K.A? P.E.K.K.A berries. That's fine. I'm not going to complain about berries. The Hoenn mixed attackers. Gen 3 is weird for being obsessed with mixed attackers. See, and that's the thing, too, is the transition from physical special splits. That's what makes the mixed attacker such a bad, proposition, value proposition. I'll put it that way. Because in Generation 3, the reason there were so many mixed attackers is because your attacks, there was no physical attack. There was no special attack, right? Or moves, special moves, physical moves. Everything was based on the type. Every grass type move is special. Every water type move is special. Every fire type move is special. Every rock, fighting, and ghost type move is physical, and so on and so forth. So, what you get is you get a lot of Pokemon with different types, different moves, different coverages that benefit from having mixed stats, right? So, Gyarados, for example, they gave it just enough special attack so that, let's say you want to use a Hydro Pump, right? Stab Hydro Pump. It does serviceable amount of damage. But at the same time, when you use Return, when you use Earthquake, that's the heavy-hitting stuff, you know? And sort of balanced it in that way. You look at Flygon, right? Dragon's a special move, so Dragon Claw would be special. Earthquake would be physical. You balance that out by giving it both physical and special attack. If Flygon was made today, they would make it a physical attacker only, or they'd make it a special attacker only. So you'd either run Earth Power and Dragon Pulse, or you'd run Earthquake and Dragon Claw, right? But back in the day, you didn't have those options. If you wanted to run a Stab Dragon type move, you better hope your Pokemon had special attack. If you wanted to run Stab Earthquake, you better hope it's a physical attacker. And so that's why when you look at Garchomp versus Flygon, it's such a steep, stark difference in the stats. You know what I mean? So, look, all that talk just to get through and not do a trainer battle. Brilliant. Oh, I gotta be careful. Is this Route 112 still? I think so. Regardless, it's species, so we're fine. Or Dupe's Claws. Yeah, the slow mixed attacker. The Hoenn Classic, isn't it? This guy is tough, so we gotta avoid him. Boom. Perfect. Love it. Secret Power. Good. But yeah, that's why mixed attackers in Hoenn makes sense. It's a compromise of sorts. You know, Ice Punch, Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, they're all special, you know what I mean? So, you gotta work around that. And the second they change it the next generation, now all these Pokemon are stuck. It's a min-maxed world, and they're not living in it, you know what I mean? It's a min-maxed world, and they aren't a min-maxed set of Pokemon, because they were designed around a completely different type of battling, you know what I mean? So, now, is it better? Probably not. I think the physical special split's good, but these Pokemon need to be balanced for that. Like, they need to adjust these Pokemon. I think it's actually kind of sad. Because the only Gen 3 Pokemon that still sort of kick around are, what, Rayquaza? Rayquaza. What? Gen 3 Pokemon still used in VGC. Their usage depends heavily on specific rule set. Groudon, Kyogre, Salamence, Metagross, Mega Evolutions, Pelipper. Okay, Pelipper. Yeah. Flygon would be better if it was released in later. Yeah, that's totally. I agree. Like I just said, like if they made Flygon today, it's getting 110, 120 base speed because it's a dragon fly, you know? It's got to be fast, right? It's getting, instead of having like, what is it, 70 attack? Instead of having 100 attack and 80 special attack, it would have like 120 attack and like 60 special attack. You know what I mean? But the good thing about Flygon is that, yeah, Pelipper has Drizzle. Yeah, see, then Pelipper's just carried by its ability. So, yeah, the only Hoenn Pokemon you find are the Legends. Pelipper, Salamence, Metagross. And even then, like, Metagross and Salamence are now outclassed, I think, right? I think they're pretty outclassed by other pseudos. Salamence because of typing, Metagross because of speed. You can go around this hoe. She's an ace trainer. You always got to... So, Route 113. Spinda or Skarmory? Should I get more Pokeballs just in case it's a Skarmory? 5 Pokeballs is not catching Skarmory. Do we got to go back? Do you have any repels? 1 repel? Okay, look, I'll rock the repel. We'll try to get through as efficiently as possible so we can avoid encounters. Because I want to... Look, I don't know what I'm doing. We're not getting an effing Skarmory. We're not getting a Skarmory. So I don't even know why I'm trying. Okay. We got through, so we can get more Pokeballs. Okay, there we go. All right. Now it's going to be a Spinda. I have no hope. Yeah, Pelipper got Drizzle in Gen 7. That's great. I didn't even know that. I thought it always had Drizzle. But yeah, I guess you're right. A couple Great Balls should be good. There we go. Dang, so we got a huge buff. Gengar, meanwhile, in Gen 7 lost Levitate. That's criminal, if you ask me. Like, what made Gengar so good is Earthquake couldn't touch it. You know what I mean? It's great. So let Pokemon be good. It's like one Gen 1 Pokemon that's good, and that's what you get. Okay, let's see. Ugh. Yep. I should have expected it. I don't know why I was holding on to hope that it'd be a Skarmory. But what can you do? What can you do? So, oh, let's see here. Dude, there's no way. So I drove here. So my stream setup's in a different town from my parents' place. So I drove up here to stream today. There is no way. There is no way everyone on the road's real. There's no freaking way. It's the day after Christmas at 2 p.m. I'm driving on the freeway and there's traffic. Where are all you people coming from? Where are all these people coming from? I am convinced these people aren't real. They're robots, they're made in a lab, something. And the government's putting them in my way to piss me off. There's no way. It's 2 p.m. on the day after Christmas. I know none of y'all got work. I'm driving at 2 p.m. because I have a stream at 4 in a different house, in a different apartment. What are you guys doing out here? Is there something that pressing? Like, relax. Relax. Give me the road. I'm like weaving through traffic. There's just so many people out on the road. It makes no sense. People have lives too, you know. I don't care. Get out the way, okay? Get off the road. This is why we need public transportation, okay? Here's the thing. If you're a car guy, if you love cars, if you love driving, you don't even have to be a car guy. If you love driving, you should be the staunchest supporter of public transportation in the world, okay? And people think it's counterintuitive. No, I don't like public transportation. I like driving my car. You like driving your car, okay? When there's not a bunch of idiots around you going 10 under, right? So public transportation would take maybe 80% of those idiots that would be clogging traffic, clogging the roads, and put them on a bus and put them on a train. Does that does that not sound like heaven? Imagine if I told you there's a world where 80% of the people in traffic disappear. That's public transportation. That's public transportation. Build up the rails, build up the buses, put a police officer in every single cart, so the drug abusers and the criminals don't ruin it for everyone, and you would have paradise. You would literally have paradise on I-15. You would drive on I-15, you would go hours without seeing a car. You'd be like, this is heaven. This is heaven on earth. Anyways, we're calling this guy Spinny. Spinny. AKA fodder. AKA you're getting killed by slacking in your near future. Okay. Dude, my game is dropping frame. Ah, damn it. Okay. My game's dropping frames, though. It's kind of sus. It's kind of sussy. All right, pal. He's rubbing it in. He's rubbing it in. He's like, look what I have. This is why you avoid encounters. This is sus. Man, I want a Skarmory so bad, dude. What the flip? FLYBOY's on. See, that's what I'm saying. Look, you know, my most libtarded take is that I'm a staunch supporter of expanding public transportation. That's my most liberal take. Sue me. You know, it would help all of us. Literally, it would be paradise. The I-5? Everyone talking about the I-5. It's like, imagine if you took everyone on the I-5 and put them on a train. That sounds horrible in certain contexts, but if we put them all on trains, life would be perfect. Life would be perfect. So, we have another encounter. A Swablu would be dope. Look, I'm FLYBOY, right? Swablu, Altaria is a freaking swag. Altaria has swag, okay? It's the most swagger-ass flying type in the world. I love it. So let's pray we get one. Linus low-key. I don't mind him. I don't mind having Linus on the team. Is that horrible? Should I feel ashamed for saying that? Should I feel ashamed for saying I don't mind having Minun on the team? Get the dig TM real quick. This could be useful for Norman. Because slacking like dig cheese. Dig cheese. Walking into the 5th gym in Emerald. Like you pull up, they're like, you doing the smegma strategy? And you're like, yep. We're using dig cheese, okay? We're using dig cheese. Roar, that could be good too. Dude, look, I've got this region unlocked, bro. I know every corner. I know that if you go to the Weather Institute and they say there's a lot of rain, you go up this waterfall and Kyogre's there, okay? Like, I know what I'm doing. Well, it's okay. We're fine, okay? We're fine. We can do trainer battles. I don't care. We can do trainer battles. Dude, my Linus. You know what, Linus? You can stay around. You can stay around on the team. Yo, I got something to show you guys. I'll look at Miraidon. Miraidon does not look like a Pokemon, by the way. It is a legendary, so I give it a pass. I do not like that its attack stat is so low. But that's okay. Now, guys. Did you know this? Maybe everyone knows this, but I figured this out way later in my life. I played Pokemon Ruby, Emerald all the time. The most annoying thing in Pokemon, right, is when your first move is some just bullshit move, and you hate it. You accidentally click on it occasionally. It sucks. But you're too lazy to go into the Pokemon menu and move the moves around. In Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, and Fire Red, Leaf Green, you can go to the move you want. Hit select again, and you can move it around. I don't know if any of you, I don't know if this is like common knowledge, but this is when people talk about quality of life in Pokemon, screw the PC that travels with you, screw the prompt asking you to use another repel. This is what we want. This is the quality of life I want, and they got rid of it. They got rid of it in the later games. So, there's that. I don't know. Is that common knowledge? Is that common knowledge, or did I just unlock the third eye for a lot of you people? Right on. Okay, it's just flipped. It's just flipped. We're getting lazy, guys. They just flipped the stats around. Dude. Sceptile is too... See, Sceptile... It's frail, but it makes up for it in speed. And especially in Hoenn, which is this notoriously slow region, Sceptile's speed helps a ton. And can I say, I like using Sceptile late game. I think Trico sucks. Grovyle sucks to use. Grovyle's cool, but he sucks to use. Sceptile late game, you can throw some cool-ass moves on him. I remember in one of my playthroughs of Ruby, I think it was. Damn it, this... Ludicolo's cool, but I don't know if I need another water type. It's okay. But in Sceptile late game, you get Leaf Blade, right? You can throw Dragon Tail on that guy. You can throw Iron Tail on that guy. Like, Sceptile gets a lot of cool moves that a lot of people just forget about in Gen 3. Like, he gets coverage. Like, for his Ice-type weakness, you got Iron Tail. Let me see what else you can get. It learns False Swipe by level up. You don't get that, though. But, like, let's look at Emerald. So you got Leaf Blade. Pursuit's pretty cool. It gets Thunder Punch from the move tutors. Not like that matters. Giga Drain. Iron Tail. It learns Earthquake? Like, Sceptile learns Earthquake. Does anyone know that? Like, that's a cool little... Rock Tomb, Aerial Ace, Brick Break, Iron Tail, Earthquake, Giga Drain, Dragon Claw. Like, you got a lot of options for Sceptile. And I just respect that. I love when Pokemon can get a ton of different, like, coverage abilities. And that's why I like Superior so much in the, in Black and White. Is Superior with the move tutors in Black and White 2. In Black and White 1, it kind of sucks. But in Black and White 2, you can get Aqua Tail on that thing, you know? You can get, what are some of the other ones? Superior... Let's see here. Gen 5 learn set. Like, in Black and White, it's kind of bleak, actually. You know, you don't get a ton. You can maybe get Dragon Tail on it. Black and White 2 with the tutor. The tutors around the region. You can get Aqua Tail, Dragon Pulse. Like, if you're going special or physical, you get Iron Tail if you want. And that's the thing is with Coil. With Coil on Superior, the ability to use Aqua Tail and Iron Tail becomes way more, let's call her Mamacita. The ability to use Iron Tail, like the utility of Iron Tail and Aqua Tail, are way better. Just because Coil raises your accuracy. But Dragon Grass isn't the type combo. Yeah. Even its Mega, yeah, the Dragon, the Quad Ice weakness is a little lame. I don't know how much I like that. Sceptile has the higher special attack stat than physical, but learns more physical moves and special moves. But see, back in Gen 3... every grass move was special. You know what I mean? Every grass move was special. So Leaf Blade used its special attack stat to calculate damage. It's not all bad. Gen 3 is not all bad. Sceptile was way better. That's the thing, too, is I think Sceptile's... Its attack it's marginal, isn't it? Like, it's only by, like, 10 points, right? Oh, never mind. 85 to 105. But yeah, Leaf Blade hits like a truck, but you get some nice coverage. Like, that's why I think I run Dragon Claw on Sceptile as well. Because it's special in these games. Cool little moveset you can run. You know what I mean? Just to make Sceptile a little bit cooler. Because it is not, like, on the face, it's a pure grass type. Grass as a type sucks defensively. It's not even that great offensively, if I'm going to be honest. So, it needs all the help it can get. It should have stayed mono grass. See, I kind of agree. I hate to say that I kind of agree, because I do like... Mono grass sucks, but grass dragon might be worse. Just because that quad ice resistance, or quad ice weakness. Where's my items at? Paralyze heal. Okay. Let me put Marsh Stomp out. Dude, is this the first time I've yawned on stream? It's the first time I've yawned on stream. Okay. Gotta avoid this guy. That's easy. But then you got a guy down here that's hard to avoid, right? Yeah, you can't even avoid him. Oh, well. I shouldn't have gained the Dragon type when Mega Evolving. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm going to be honest. I don't know how much I like any of the Megas for this Hoenn starters. I'm like a Hoenn starter simp. You know me. I love them. But the Megas, they don't... Like, they're cool. Now, I'm not going to say, like, I will not... Like, Mega Fraligator, I just will not use out of spite because of how bad it is. I won't do the same. Like, I will Mega Evolve my Hoenn starters in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. But, just like, Swampert, it's cool. Like, he's buff, he's cool. I just don't know how much I like it. I feel like Swift Swim's a cool ability, but Drizzle would have just been awesome. That would have put him over the edge, you know what I mean? Speed Boost Blaziken's cool, but that's a hidden ability. Mega Blaziken's just kind of there. I don't know how much I like the black, actually. Like... Is that controversial? I don't like the black on Blaziken. I don't think black is a color Blaziken should have. I think Blaziken's way cooler when he's rocking that beige, red, and yellow combo. Maybe someone's done a recolor where it looks that way. But that's what I think. And Sceptile, I think, has the coolest design. But again, like, there's... The quad ice weakness is kind of horrendous. Oh, come on. Really? 1 HP, really? Loki, I'm liking Zigzagoon. Or Lionoon, Zigzag. Like, the stab headbutt's pretty good. It's pretty good. I really don't like the Hoenn starter. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I thought it was... I thought maybe I was going... Maybe I'm the weird one for not liking them that much. Because I think they are pretty popular, right? They've got to be. But it's just like... Why would I run with, like their designs are too good. Like, their base designs are too good. It's kind of like Flygon, which I'm glad they didn't do. Like, I know for the Hoenn mods, they kind of had to. They're kind of forced to make Megas for them because it's the Mega generation they're making a remake. But, like, with Mega Flygon, I'm so glad they didn't touch it. Flygon is such a perfect Pokemon. If they ruined Flygon, I would kill myself. If they gave Flygon the, Mega Starmie treatment, I would literally just blow my head off. And I mean that, and I don't mean like I'm not suicidal, but it'd be horrible. With this meteorite, that thing in Mount Chimney will. I don't know who you are, but if you get in the way of Team Magma, don't expect any mercy. Yo, Barius, what's up? Hey man, I'm back. Family stuff, just happy to know how it is. It's been a mid-Christmas with FLYBOY. You're the star on my treat, dude. I'll kiss you. I could kiss you right now, Barius. I'll kiss you on the lips. I'll give you a fat kiss on the lips, brother. I love you, bro. Well, I hope it's all working out. You know, sometimes Christmases are bad. Like, again, it's all in the mental, honestly. Because, like, this year, I'm going to be out. Money's tight for everyone right now. And so it's not as, like, hype, you know what I mean? And we didn't get decorations out. I'm not trying to like compare it to you. Whatever happened, I hope it all worked out for your emergency. I'm not trying to belittle your emergency. But I'm glad you could find some solace this Christmas season. Even if it's just me, even if it's just this little chud. This little chud on your screen. What are your New Year's resolutions? I don't know if I have one. I should. There's some things that I want to get done in January specifically. So maybe I could count those as my New Year's resolutions. But first, I want my Team Flare video. My resolution is to make that the most polished and best video I've ever made. The other one that I want in January, and it's not like there's a ton of time in January to actually do that. That's all happening now at the end of December. But next would probably be, I want to stream more. I want to clip more. I want to get big as a streamer as well. And I think maybe putting a plug in the video itself. Maybe I should put that somewhere. I don't like breaking up the flow of my videos for that type of stuff. But maybe I could do that. And then finally, get an internship or get committed to an internship for the summer. I think that's my resolutions for January. So that's it. We can get a encounter here. So let's go do that. Could be Zubat. Zubat would be dope. Getting a Crobat would be freaking awesome. Okay, let's see what we get. Let's go. Got a Zubat. Let's go, dude. Flygon is fine as it is, and it doesn't need to make it. I agree. And its stats aren't horrible. I think it's overstated how bad the stats are. They're really not that bad. They aren't. You know, 100 base speed. 100 base speed. Is it 100 base speed? Yeah, 100 base speed, 100 base attack, and 80 in the rest of the stats. That's just a solid mon. It's not blowing your socks off with anything, but it's dependable. I think that's what it's supposed to be. It's a dependable Pokemon. You get Stab Earthquake. Nothing quite like it. I usually don't do New Year's resolutions, but I think I need one this year to get stuff down. Get done January 3rd. Yes, January 3rd is the day. That's what I have scheduled to release for the Team Flare video. Because I think that was the day I released. Unless it was in December. Oh no. Am I behind? Am I behind schedule? Oh, frick. Hold on. You guys might see me in real time. I might stay tonight and get some more editing done. Because holy crap. Videos. Blueprint. Yeah, so okay. The Brilliance of Team Rocket and Cano. My first Villains Team video dropped January 3rd, 2025. So, but the plan is to release that on the 1-year anniversary of that video. So, January 3rd. That gives me that gives you guys 1 more week. So next Saturday. So, I'm nervous. I want it to be polished. It's sort of that analysis paralysis stuff that I talked about. But yeah. Dude, never ask where Lysander was January 6th, bro. That'll be resolution. Yeah, I hope so, bro. Yeah, the Fly Gang's taking over in 26. This is our year. The year of the Fly Gangster. The year of the Fly Gangster is 2026. So yeah, we're calling this guy Crow. Yeah, to think... Get Trump out of here. Fly... Yeah, facts! Put me as president, dude. New Year 2028. Flyboy. It's happening, bro. Yo, what's up, Pixel Princess 19? Good to see you. We're just doing a hardcore Nuzlocke. Talking about some New Year's resolutions. The good stuff. Yeah, to think Flyboy's almost 1 year old. Dude, it's crazy to think about. It doesn't feel like it's been a year. It feels like it's been a lot less. I'm kind of scared. I feel like I've hyped up to the Team Flare video too much, where it's going to come out and it's just going to be mid. Yeah, so there's that. I hope it won't be. I'm just my worst critic, if I'm going to be honest. I'm my worst critic, so take it with a grain of salt. How's the Team Flare video? How's it progressed so far? So yeah, I've got a lot recorded, a lot of audio recorded. My face. I'm really just piecing it together now. Usually what I've done in the past was I'd edit all of the videos at once. But this time I've recorded in sections so I could get some editing done in between. So it's been okay. I did something a little bit different this time. How I structured it was I actually gave Lysander his whole section. So what you'll guys see through the video, usually how it's been, was I'd have the intro, then I'd sort of, where I open up Team Flare, give you a little cold open, or sorry, any team really. And then I talk about what the series is. I do a little edit, then I go into an intro of the team, and then I do a plot summary, and then I do my ratings. So in this one, I do a plot summary. It's been a lot more concise than my other ones, to be honest. And then I actually devote a whole section to Lysander himself. So that's what I'm working on right now. It's a whole section just on Lysander. And then I'll end with my ratings and my review. It's different. It's sort of like a plot summary, Lysander plot summary sandwich, because I'm planning, like, I got to talk about this part still, because I kind of low-key forgot to talk about it. The post-game looker content with Zerosik and Malva. So it's kind of like a sandwich. Like, once you get to the Lysander Labs, once I've talked about the Power Plant, Frost Cavern, and what was the other one I talked about? Pokeball Factory. That's where the Lysander part starts, is when you would get to Lysander Labs. So then I do a whole overview of Lysander, who he is, his motivations, how he's like the best villain ever. So yeah, that's how it's going right now. I hope it's good. I don't know. How are you doing? I'm doing good, yeah. What hobbies do you have besides gaming? Really? My favorite hobby, this shirt, it's of a YouTuber that does car stuff. Here's a little Miata on it. My favorite hobby outside of video games is cars. I love working on cars. I own a 2004 BMW Z4 and a 2002 GMC Yukon. The Yukon, the story how I got the Yukon's crazy, but I bought the Z4 to work on it, modify it, and so I love working on cars, getting under cars, modifying them, painting them, polishing them. It's just kind of my big hobby. Ever since I watched Cars 1, you know, when I was a kid, the Pixar movie, I was hooked on cars. And then Initial D. When I was in middle school, I think it was 7th or 8th grade, I started watching Initial D. It hooked me onto cars. So that's what I do. Yeah, mid doesn't exist for FLYBOY. It's all good. There we go. Yeah, the FLYBOY, it'll be a FLYBOY video. We'll put it that way. So, crochet and love to draw. Dude, you'd love my sisters. Both, like, my sister, older sister, all my sisters draw. They're all super great, artistic. Especially my two older sisters. But my oldest sister likes to cross stitch and draw. She did this cool little cross stitch of the, in Provo, there's a LDS temple in Provo, like inside the city. And she did a little cross stitch of it for one of her friends that got married in there. So she's pretty talented. It's pretty cool. FLYBOY, you look like a car guy in the best way possible. Thank you. Thank you. Am I at least a hot car guy? You know what I mean? Am I at least a hot car guy? I hope. Would you like to see my drawings? Go follow me on, hit me up on X or Instagram at OnlyFlyBoy and send me them there. So that'd be cool. Lysander went from the worst written and then ZA redeemed and gave him the great writing. Are you the middle child? I am the middle child. I am. I have a younger sister, 2 younger sisters, an older brother, and an older sister. So I'm literally smack dab in the middle. So that's me. But yeah. I would say for Lysander, here's the thing about Lysander. It's not necessarily that it was bad writing. He wasn't given enough writing. The lines he says are great. Like, if you look at the lines individually, like one I read in the video, let me see if I have it here. Because I sort of compiled some quotes I put. Like, here he says, where's the freaking part? Bruh. Where's some, I had some quotes. Like, here he goes. Everything beautiful should stay that way forever. I'd make this world unchanging and eternal, so all beauty will last forever. Or I would end the world in an instant, so beauty never fades. So here is actually very important. This will be in the video, so don't worry. You don't got to be here to hear this take. But the way they open up Lysander's love for beauty to be in a conversation with Diantha is actually like cinema, okay? Because when you think of beauty, when you think of philosophers, when you think of beauty, you think of Plato. Plato's kind of the guy who sort of went into beauty as a form, right? And what Plato said was man's love for beauty, which Lysander, you can say one of his main motivators is his love of beauty, begins at the human form. And for men, that's the female form, right? Our brain is hardwired to reproduce. And so we first see beauty in the female form. So by having the game open up Lysander's love for beauty with a scene with Diantha's beauty, a woman's beauty, is actually like poetic. It's almost philosophical in a way. And it's from there, the seed of beauty, the love of beauty is planted in the woman, planted in our love of the woman's figure. And then that expands across the world till we finally get to the idea of beauty itself. So, I don't know, I thought that's a pretty cool touch. I don't know if that's intentional, but it's a cool touch nonetheless, I would say. So, yeah. So, ZA gives him a lot more, not even a lot more room to breathe, but it gives you some sort of finality to his storyline, which I think was needed. It's a cool touch. I have to go back here, right? Yeah, I do. So yeah, that's a little part of the video, just the Platonic, I don't know. I said Platonian, but maybe Platonic would work as well. Also, why you say it's Platonic or love, because Plato talks about the love of beauty a lot. So anyways, Diantha's the worst character next to why. Yeah, she is literally there as a plot element, not even a plot element, a champion element, like a gameplay element. She exists as a gameplay element, so yeah. My X link is incorrect? Bruh. Oh no. Did I mix that up? How is it? Bruh, there's no freaking way. Let me edit my channel real quick. About... Here, maybe I... Oh, yeah, dude. Thank you for letting me know. I don't know why. Yeah, thank you for letting me know that... Pixel Princess, I was ranting for a sec. I gotta edit my link. Sorry, guys. Just gotta update the link. It used to be the only FB, and then I actually got only FLYBOY as my thing. Save. Now that should work if I go back. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Just updating my Twitter or Twitch. Twitter link on my Twitch. Boom. So now the Twitter link should work. It does. It does. Okay. Twitter link should be working now. But yeah. Diantha's a bad champion. Her team was fine. I think it's just like there's so many options in Kalos for Pokemon that there's no way you're failing. And you're overleveled. Even I did it, so. Dude, Lysander's theme in ZA is my favorite song Pokemon's made in like 10 years, dude. It's my favorite. But yeah. Oh, there we go. It is beautiful. Yeah, it's a beautiful song. I love it. Also, low-key, I know it's been X for 3 years, but I've never met someone who calls it X. See, that's the thing is, like, I see it enough where I can call it X. I call it Twitter. I call it Zitter. I'm going to be honest. X Twitter. I call it Zitter. It's just like... Oh, no. Damn it. No, not the ace. Doesn't this guy Loki end runs? Maybe I'm capping, actually. It's fine. So anyways, that's the Lysander's he's a deep character, and I know everyone loves to reduce him to just Hitler, but he's a deep character who doesn't get enough time to actually develop. And when he does, you got to read between the lines because there's so few of them. There's so few dialogue lines for Lysander that you're kind of just stuck in this loop where reading an X and Y sucks. You never feel satisfied from it. Then Lysander comes up. You're too tired to care at this point. You don't give it the time of day because when every other piece of dialogue has been shit, you're just like, okay, Lysander's going to be equally shit. And it's like, well, it's not. Like, Lysander's actually pretty good. So, yeah. Slug my balls. Slug my ball. Dude, isn't that classic? Dude, Gulpin, Slugma. Dude, Gen 3 was cooking with these Slotmon names, bro. Most of Diantha's party is actually pretty viable. It's just that the game gives you so many OP Mons. Exactly. They hand you a Mega Lucario. It's just like, even I didn't struggle with Diantha. We had Beedrill cook, bro. We had Beedrill cooking against Diantha. Remember that? Yeah. And here's the thing. Here's my take on Lysander's Legends ZA theme. I know it sounds a little hopeful. I know a lot of people, it reads as redemption. I don't think the game's trying to redeem Lysander. Maybe they are. It's a mix. He does help you out, right? But what I love about the song itself is every time there's supposed to be a sort of satisfying, almost climactic moment to the song, it never resolves itself. Lysander's theme in ZA always feels like it's building up to something. Always feels like it's going to somewhere else. But instead of reaching a climax or reaching like a big moment, what happens is it replays that motif from his original Lysander song. And so it's like, it's not necessarily that it feels like he's redeemed, but it feels like a man chasing that. It feels like a man who's trying, who's plagued by his past, yet is still trying. You know what I mean? Like, because he's still Lysander. So anyways, I love the song from ZA. Again, I can't comment on the writing, per se. I've just seen little tidbits here and there, but I love the song. Is that what he is? Because I haven't done any of the reading. The song itself just inspired so much in me. I haven't actually read his dialogue. Is he different enough to where it's kind of weird? I should probably take on these trainers because I can't get lucky twice, can I? Yeah, Beedrill's a 395 base stat Pokemon, and he took out Diantha's Gardevoir like a boss, okay? Simon, what makes you say that? Oops. I just misclicked. What makes you say that he's different? I don't know. I'm just genuinely asking. Like, I can't comment on it, but... Isn't that what Lysander does? Edge, but doesn't end up doing what he said he was going to do. See, he's always edging, okay? The ultimate weapon erected, but didn't function. We got our poet over here. Barius. We got our poet. Don't affect Spore me or I'm going to crash out, okay? Just don't do it. You're a random trainer battle, okay? I don't need this. Thank you. But yeah, the ultimate weapon was erected. Didn't finish. Ooh, this could be dangerous. I really don't have any answer for a grass type on this team. I should probably look into that. Dude, Zigzag does not care. Lanoon does not care. He's like, take this stab headbutt, and leave. He does not care. But yeah, I think you guys will be surprised. Maybe not. If you watch the stream, you probably won't be surprised about my thoughts on Team Flare and how much I actually like them. But I think most people will be surprised. Because I glazed the ever-living hell out of Team Plasma. Rightfully so. But yeah. Memory loss typically changes someone, I'd say. That's the thing, though, is I don't know how much I like that as a plot element. Does Lysander lose his memory? Doesn't he gain it back, though? Isn't that the whole thing? I don't like that as a plot element. So, he probably is different. There was no development to get him the way he is now. He just lost his memory. Dang, really? That's actually a little disappointing. Like, I heard there was some memory loss, but I saw he got it back. He gained it back. Okay. Okay, we're just... Oh my gosh, bro. Okay, we're just speedrunning this battle. It's 3 Geodudes. How entertaining could that be? All right. So I don't know how ready I am for the Maxi fight, but we'll just go in there. We have a Hariyama. I don't even care if you intimidate me. Like, that Hariyama's whooping your ass. Sorry, Mighty Anna. Do we have a Persimberry yet? We do. Okay, swagger me if you want, right? Is that what he has? He has swagger? No, Odor Sleuth, Roar, and Sand Attack. Never mind. We'll get GG up to level 24. Okay, yeah. I don't, again, like, I'll have to actually finish ZA to figure out what I think of Lysander. But again, these videos, it's all about Lysander and Team Flare. It'd be cheating if I used other games for it. I want Team Flare to be respected on their own, just in the game itself. You don't need auxiliary content. You don't need to watch the anime. They're good. Lysander's good. Just give him the chance. Lysander allegedly is getting a passport to Argentina. They say Lysander died, but he was found in Paldea in a townhome. Lysander and ZA is a better man. Low key, everyone who comes here either doesn't say anything or just advertises their art. Yeah, facts, dude. I just sent them off to freaking Twitter. That's what's why me? Is Pokemon like is the Pokemon community easier to exploit to sell your art? Is that how it works? I don't have any potions. What the hell? I think I'll go back, get some healing items. Sue me. We'll speed it up for you guys. We'll speed it up. Okay. Oh, brother! I keep forgetting these trainers exist, bro. It's okay. Gyarados strength. Yeah. Yeah. It's free. It's free. Avoid this guy. Okay, never mind. I guess we're not avoiding this guy. Sandshrew, catch the strength. Catch the strength. Okay, we're good. Okay. Holy crap, dude. Oh, no. Oh, whatever, dude. Whatever. I guess we're challenging all these trainers. Doesn't freaking matter. Okay, good. I don't like going back here because I could get a Geodude instead of my Trapinch, bro. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay, gonna heal. Yeah, I hear he has a little redemption arc going on there. I think it's everyone that gets it, especially small streamers, as they're more likely to see and respond to them. That makes sense. That makes sense. For me, it's just like, I don't know. I'm a small streamer. You think I have money to spend on anything? You think I have money? I don't have money. I don't have money to spend on art, bro. So, yeah. That explains how Game Freak operates these days, if so. Yeah, one thing I like about Legends ZA is the writing and the characters. I'd have to see it. It's sad, man. Twitch is sad. Yeah, Twitch is just... Like, YouTube... Like, and here's the thing is, it's... I want YouTube to have competitors, frankly. I think it's good. Competition's always good for anything. But Twitch is so lost, man. It's literally just a place for people to watch Hassan Piker electrocute his dog. Is that literally, like... That's all it is. For Hassan Piker to say America deserved 9/11. Like, clip farm by saying, fuck Israel, you know, and then zap his dog. Like, oh my gosh. Like, is there any other use for Twitch? I don't think so. Yeah. I gotta include your Twitch and YouTube ads in my reels. I should do that. That's right. Dang it. I want to see a ZA stream. Don't have the game. Yeah, I do have Legend ZA. Like, I was planning on streaming it, but then we just sort of ended up not doing it. Maybe I should do that. Has time passed enough where the people that care will watch and the people that don't? Like, there's no Legend ZA hype anymore. You know what I mean? So we can kind of just get, like, more authentic, like, people watching, I guess. At this point, it's almost like Twitch is more so just for big streamers, usually very pretentious or piece of shit. Yeah, exactly. That's all it is. Like, who do you have? Pokimane? Hassan? Oops. Like, it literally is just for them. Like, name a small streamer that's ever made it on Twitch. In my opinion, YouTube Live is the place to go. Like, if I'm going to watch a streamer, it's on YouTube Live. Because their long-form content's there. Their VODs are automatically saved. Like, Twitch is super stingy with its VODs. Like, you can only keep them for a week, even if you do. So YouTube's just better. I think you have to be a partner to save your VODs anyways. It's just ridiculous. It's so anti-small streamer. It's ridiculous. So, yeah. Oh, Queso. That's right. I say Casio, but it's Queso, right? Queso made it. But wasn't he big because of TikTok? Wasn't that like his clips that got big? Or maybe it was just Twitch. Everyone gets big from TikTok. I don't know what I'm saying. Like, if I ever get big, it'd probably be because... Dude, my TikTok actually decent. I don't know if you guys saw this. I've been uploading my shorts to TikTok as well. My last two got a 1,000 views each. And like 62 likes on one, 81 likes on the other. It's not massive, but people saw it. You know what I mean? But his own work. Queso's actually entertaining. Yeah, dude. 100%. Yeah, I wouldn't... Like, Queso... I got no beef with Queso. Queso... Like, all I've seen are his clips. They're freaking hilarious, dude. Like, everyone calling him fat. And he's, like, low-key not even that fat. But, like, he plays into it. Like, that's awesome. Ooh, we got the win button. We got the press A to win button. We're keeping Splash for the memes, by the way. They give each other words and give each other head, bro. Yeah, Twitch is accessible to worse people, mostly. Gooning. Yeah. Gooning. That's... Yeah, because you got all the booby streamers, right? Is that still a thing? They don't even give them, like, boobs anymore, right? They just sort of goon to women. By the way, apparently, in order to get subs, you got to be a Twitch partner with over 50 followers. Yeah, good luck. What do I have, like 5? I got to start putting my my ats in my shorts on TikTok and everything. Only but TikTok and Instagram, only FLYBOY is my name. But in Twitch, it's official FLYBOY. Do people watch streamers on YouTube? Is that like a common thing? I don't know. I have the press A to win button on my Gyarados. But yeah, Twitch sucks, dude. I'm not even gonna lie. I've never been a huge Twitch guy. I've never been a big streamer guy, honestly. I don't watch a ton of streamers. It's never really been my thing. I'll watch a couple, but the brilliance of YouTube is you got everything all in one place. You want short form content, you got shorts, although IG Reels is better. You want long form content, you got that. If you want VODs, you got that. If you want streams, you got that. Twitch, you've got one of those things. And what, 1 week's worth of VODs? Okay. Like, trust me, you're going to want more than that. So YouTube's just the... Yeah. And YouTube at least tries to help smaller creators. No, that's facts, dude. Like, I don't know if you guys remember. My Team Rocket video blew up. Like, thousands of views in the first week. And I think it really was. YouTube helped out. Obviously, I think I cooked the thumbnail. I'm not going to lie. That's my favorite thumbnail to this day is the blueprint one. I cooked with the thumbnail. But YouTube helps out smaller creators. And it's like... It was just a good video. It was polished, not to glaze myself, not to jerk myself off, right? But like, it was a good video. It was polished. I had a general script. I followed it. I had a point. And so YouTube helped me out, you know? And now people know that I make videos on Pokemon. You know, it's not like a massive, only 1.9K, but like that's more than nothing. YouTube helped me out more than TikTok has. So it's just good, bro. Not to glaze YouTube. I think it's getting worse with the ads and stuff, but what can you do? It's just something we live with. Put on ad blocker. Like, if you put on ad blocker on my videos, I don't even care. I know, like, AdSense. Like, I have another job. Like, I do this for the love of the game. Like, put ad block on. I don't care. But dude, for real, when am I gonna get like sponsors though? You guys ever think about that? To be candid for a moment, it's like I will not. By the way, there's a few guidelines for me though for sponsors. If I ever do get one, I'm not sponsoring something I would never use or don't use. A. B. I'm not sponsoring sports gambling ever. You cannot get me to promote sports gambling. I think, or gambling in general, prediction markets. It has ruined so many things, so many parts of life. It's probably, the effects of it being widespread in everyone's iPhones has not been fully realized yet. And we'll see that sports gambling and gambling in general, prediction markets, will destroy so many families, will destroy so many things that were kept on the reservations. So many things that were kept in Vegas are now in your bedroom. It's like porn. It's horrible. And I would never sponsor, like, BetterHelp. Or, you know, because that stuff, like, how effective is it really? You know what I mean? Maybe it's helped some people, but it's just like, I don't know. I don't know. Does it, though? I've heard, like, you get some pretty unqualified people working there. So, also, it's just like, I wouldn't use it, so why would I... What? Again, that falls into the first umbrella anyway, so... Yeah, if Hassan burns in hell, I'm not... Dude, he's burning in hell. Lots of reasons. Lots of reasons, but he will be burning in hell. Unless he converts and, like, changes his heart, stops being a scum sucker, maybe. Although, it's not up for me. It's not up for me to decide who burns in hell, but, like, if Kalshi had a prediction market bet you can make, maybe that's the one. We're just gonna let TikTok cook. Yeah. Intimidate me all you want. I am clapping your ass with a Vital Throw. I did not put any berries on my Pokemon. A little scary, but it's fine. We'll live. We will live. If we lose a Pokemon here, I might crash out. I might crash out. Man, that's a lot of dialogue. He got more dialogue than Lysander did in the whole Pokemon X and Y. Yeah, dude, Hassan also being in China, trying to sort of rehabilitate China's image to Americans, kind of weird. Like, what's going on there? Who's paying him? Like, does anyone else find that suspect? Like, if you ever find FLYBOY in a foreign country, promoting a foreign country, especially like a rival, like a rival to the home country you're from, like, just call it out, bro. Like, FLYBOY sus. Like, if I'm in freaking Turkey, going like, hey, I'm in Istanbul, come join the Turkish revolution. It's like, okay, I'm a sellout, okay? Oh, yeah. FLYBOY, are you in Agarthan? Look at me, bro. I would, like, they would see me from a mile away. They'd be standing at the gates of Agartha from a mile away. They'd see my dark hair and dark eyes and go, it'd be like that. It'd be like that chart from Peter Griffin, like Family Guy. It's like the okay, not okay with like the white skin. Like, I don't know, man. You look kind of Turkish. Yeah. Def sus. Yeah, Hassan sus, bro. Vital Throw or Arm Thrust here? Arm Thrust for the crit luck? Yeah, Arm Thrust for the... Oh, brother. No, brother. Don't flinch me, bro. We're gonna... Okay, there we go. Come on. Crit luck. Come on. 2, bruh. What? We'll go again. I don't care. Dude, this thing's doing nothing to me. Boom. Oh, yo! Dude, TikTok the GOAT. Dude, we love Hariyama. Hold on, let me update my team, though. Because I didn't... Gyarados over Shedinja. Hold on. But you're already in a battle. No. I must update it. Gaia reduce. Slot 5. Browse. Boom. Boom. There we go. Oh, yeah. Turkey is the Agartha for Norwood cells, though, bro. Yeah, facts, dude. When my hair falls out, I'm going there, okay? I'm going there. I'm gonna go Linus here. Yeah, dude. Dude, facts. So when I go bald, dude, we're going to freaking Turkey. But that's the thing, though, is I can promise you guys I'm not Turkish. Like, I did the DNA test thing, you know? Why would you sell your DNA? Look, I did the DNA test thing. Sue me, okay? Oh my gosh, bro. Scotland, Finland, Ireland, England, Germany. That's my ethnicity. Where's the blonde hair? Come on! Where's the blonde hair? Please. Bro. Dude. Yeah, Suicune Club. We'll see you in Turkey. We'll see you in Turkey. Okay. But yeah, definitely not an Agarthan. I should be. My genetics low-key promised me that. There's going to be an Earthquake. We're going to go straight into GG. Wait, does it get Earthquake? Hold on. Magnitude. This is going to be a Magnitude. We'll go straight into GG. Get the Intimidate off. Yeah. Get touched. Get molested, bro. Yeah, I'm definitely... Yeah, I'm an Anglo, bro. I will Dragon Rage here. I think if it does more than half, we stay in and just use a second one. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Dude, Gyarados is a free win. Gyarados is just the press A to win button, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I'm an Anglo. I've got the... I don't know where the dark feet... Like, there's a little orange in my beard. I don't know if you can tell. Like, maybe when the light hits it correctly, you can see. There's a little orange in my beard, but that's about it. If Pokemon were real, what would be your party? So I just know I have a Flygon. I love Flygon. It's big, but it's also cute. You can fly on it. It's like perfect utility. Definitely a Herdier. I think a Herdier would be cute. It's not big like a Stoutland, but it's not too small like a Lillipup. You just got a nice Terrier. I have a Terrier in real life. I might be biased. So that's it. So those two are definitely on the team. That's about it. Iron Hands is a better Hariyama. Are they power... No way they're freaking power creeping my Hariyama, bro. Iron Hands. Fighting Electric. I like the typing. Oh, brother. 140 attack. Actually, this isn't bad. 570 base stat total. I actually kind of like this. I don't like the HP stat being so big, but it's a Hariyama, so... Makes sense. But yeah. Those two are definitely on my team. I don't know what else is on the team, honestly. I like smaller, cuter animals in real life. So, something like that. Flyboy, you wouldn't be able to catch Flygon. You'd get slimed on sight. That's why I'm catching a Trapinch, brother, okay? Look. Everyone gets one cool Pokemon, okay? One cool Pokemon. I get Flygon, okay? If not Flygon, Vibrava. It's got to be one of them. Okay? Everyone's allotted one cool Pokemon. And mine doesn't even have a base stat total of 600, okay? But I would low-key get slimed. But yeah. Oh, yeah. Totally not a Garthan, though. Like, I straight up... Like, a Garthan Kirk would look at me and he would, This is the strat, by the way. Never buy a full heal ever again, okay? Never buy a freaking full heal. What a waste of freaking Pokédollars. Just buy infinite amount of lava cookies. Like, on my actual Emerald save, there's, like... several stacks of lava cookies. Yeah. On my team, on my Pokemon team, I have Mewtwo. I have Rayquaza. I would have Lugia. I would have freaking Arceus and Giratina. And also on my team, I'd have freaking a Metagross. Those would be my team. Like, everyone talks like that. It's like, hey, I said Herdier, okay? There's your little Slotmon. Yeah. There's my team, though. Herdier, Flygon, I don't know, a Spheal. That'd be cute. That's a little Reddit, though. I can't do Spheal. Shellos. East, the blue one. The blue one. The blue Shellos. Lopunny, for obvious reasons. I'm an incel. And, yeah, I think that's it. Those four. That's four. Herdier is crushing you with its psychic power. Dude, how? How? There's no... Wait. If Herdier can learn a psychic type move, I'm actually crashing out. What are they doing to the game I love? Sword and Shield. Look, we're chilling. Psychic Fangs? That's... Dude, there's too many moves now. There's too many moves, dude. Back in my day, if you wanted to use a physical psychic type move, you'd have to deal with Zen Headbutt's accuracy problems, okay? Back in my day. Yeah. Since I'm the chosen one. Yeah. So everyone thinks they're the chosen one. They're like, since I'm the chosen one, I get Garchomp. And like, Flygon's cool, but it's not too cool. You know what I mean? It's still 520 base stat total. If you miss this water gun, we are through, Muddy. Okay. Okay. Oh, with Wordeer? Wait, is that a Pokemon? Oh, Wordeer. Wordeer, okay. Yeah, no, Herdier, the Terrier. Stoutland's evolution. Dude, Wordeer actually goes hard as... I forgot this thing was real. Legends Arceus. That makes sense. Dude, Wordeer is actually a dope Pokemon. Holy crap. Actually, dude, I would use it in a regular Pokemon game. Zen Headbutt, dude. Facts. Dude, and it's a mixed attacker? Oh my gosh, Wordeer. This is the greatest Pokemon ever made. It makes Stantler look a little cooler. It gets to be a mixed attacker. Mega Horn. Stab Zen Headbutt. Dude, I could kiss this thing, bro. I could kiss this thing. Oh, you gotta get an Eevee, bro. Yeah, exactly. Sylveon, Sawsbuck. That's a good setup right there. I did not get a bike, bro. This guy wants to battle, doesn't he? Yeah, let's put our press A to win guy out front. But yeah, Wordeer, actually, I love Wordeer's stats. I think we're bringing him up. Ultra Necrozma. You can't catch Ultra Necrozma. Oh, wow. 167 attack and special attack and 129 speed. Dude, this is ridiculous. Ridiculous, actually. But it is just a boss fight, so. Yeah. What's crazy, the main character of every Pokemon is basically a Mary Sue and like one of the... It's true. Although it would be kind of boring to play as a non-Mary Sue Pokemon trainer. You just sort of stand in a route, turn around occasionally, look left, look right, stand there with your single Rattata and maybe a Pidgey if you're bougie. And you just do that all day. Like, I get why you have to be a Mary Sue. It makes sense. A Pokemon MMO would kind of solve that. Because then you're competing with everyone. It levels the playing field a little bit. But I don't know how much that would work as a game concept. A Pokemon MMO. It's like, I wouldn't play it. I just know that. Like, I'd play it because I have to as a PokeTuber, but I wouldn't play it to, like, for fun. I'm not a big MMO guy. I played RuneScape as a kid, but that's the extent of my MMO experience. Yeah. So, honestly, we're on a good run right now. I think Flannery could be tough, but we do have a Gyarados. We have a Marshtomp. Did I run into a wild Pokemon there? I'll rewatch the VOD. But we're here. We'll take on Flannery and Norman next time. I know we get those two. But that's going to be doing it for me, guys. Freaking another stream in the books. Another stream in the freaking books, guys. I think we did a pretty good job. I think we did a pretty good job. You know, nothing too crazy. I thought Watson was going to be a lot harder than what he was. And he just wasn't. Maybe my brain's functioning a little bit better now. Maybe now that I'm playing Pokemon a little bit more intentionally, like my brain's working. But I don't know. I don't think I would like a Pokemon MMO. I don't like their economies, and it'd get competitive for me to keep up with. Yeah, see, I'm with you, Simo. I'm not a big MMO guy at all. And if I ever do play one, it's RuneScape, and it's old school RuneScape. It's like, it's very, very, very chill. But yeah, W stream, dude. If I had a legendary, it'd be like Zacian or Miraidon. Dude, I got one legendary. It's freaking Jirachi, bro. If you know, you know. Dude, freaking Jirachi Wishmaker, bro. Infinite candy. Infinite candy, bro. But yeah. So, yeah. Little Pocket Sand ruined him, dude. A little mud shot here and there. Watson goes down quick. But yeah, W stream, thank you guys for tuning in. Hardcore Nuzlocke. We'll be back on Monday. We'll be doing the Hardcore Nuzlocke again. We'll be playing Pokemon Shield on Wednesday. And then Friday, we'll be back again for the Hardcore Nuzlocke. And not tomorrow, but next Saturday, Oh, I'm nervous. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like it. We'll have the Team Flare video up. Again, I don't like making promises, but it will be done. It will be done. I'll make sure it's done. So anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Like usual, let's look at our top fans of the stream today. We got Coco Bunny Girl, Angry Dad Gamer, Simo, Sweetcoon Club, and Barius the Greatest, and yeah, W Stream. We cannot forget our super chatters or super chatter of the day. Huge special thanks to Barius for the super chats today. Thank you so much. Anything supports the show. I want to keep doing this. I love streaming. I love Pokemon. Love you guys. It's freaking awesome. So anyways, yeah, we're making Watson retire. My brain's working. The Nuzlocke's working. We're vibing. Okay, we're vibing. Okay, it's working. But anyways, love you guys. Love you guys. W Stream. And remember, Jesus Christ is King. I'm FLYBOY. And until next time, peace.